Let's continue a developing story, and following that, Renita Young is with us, senior markets correspondent, to take a look at Apple. A few headlines pertaining to Apple. Why don't you kick it off and tell us what's grabbing your attention first?
Well, let's first start over in China, because Apple normally does not discount its items, but it is doing so over in China, and it's like the perfect storm is happening that's pushing Apple to cut the price of some of its items. China has weak consumer appetite for its items right now when it comes to Apple's products. It's also this ongoing U.S.-China trade spat that's been happening, and the economy is slowing over in China. So from Thursday to Sunday, Apple is having a sale. They're slashing the price of some of the iPhones by about $70. That saves between about 6 and 8%. Also cutting some of the MacBook Air laptops by about $112. The second thing pressuring Apple shares today, the U.S. Supreme Court denied Apple's request for a review of the Epic antitrust case ruling. Both Apple and Fortnite maker Epic Games asked the Supreme Court to hear their appeal, but both judges actually turned down the appeals with no explanation, and as a result, developers will be able to use or direct iPhone users to cheaper purchasing options outside of Apple's iPhone or Apple's system. And then we have another thing that we talked about earlier today. Apple right now is deciding to take that blood oxygen sensor off of its watches. It's still going through a process to determine whether or not it wants to do that permanently. And as of now, you can still purchase an Apple Watch in stores with the blood oxygen sensor, but it's deciding to take it off of the watch to skirt around that dispute that it's had with Massimo.
All right. I mean, three really big stories. In the meantime, when we think about the Magnificent Seven, Apple is one of the names that has not participated of late, being down about 5% this year. I think you hit them all. All very important stories today. Thank you for all of that, Renita Young. Nice to see you. Thank you.